Hello everyone and welcome back to Habsix Plays Persona 4 Golden, and today we have an investigation to complete so that way we can figure out the identity of the true culprit. Hopefully we get past more than just one day, but I think it's going to take a while, so we're going to find out. But today is the day. The school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. You wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. It's also another day that I need to have a particular list out for. So I'm going to start in the central shopping district. In just 1 second while I look for something, everybody. Okay, I've got it because I have a list I need to follow on some things. But first, I know I need to talk to, like, everybody. So, can I help you? About those murders. That incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? Anything else? Never mind. Cool. What about you? What is it? About those murders. What are you talking about? You explain about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Alright. Got anything, Yosuke? Man, this fog is making me feel like we're still inside the TV. I wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use whining about it now. Let's step up our search and get that info. The fog has gotten to be some biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know what I heard? You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Okay, you're not going to be helpful. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. You know about that first murder? I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. Okay. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What's with the fog and all? Guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kind of hurt. Damn fog, hurry up and go away. Okay. Well, the southern area sucked. How about you? Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. That's me. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About those murders. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you not asking questions? Good, now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. I've been asking around about Teddie too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. But nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? That's a great question. It's not a lot of people. Hey, Chie. Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? Hopefully. What about you guys? The fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, do you have a question for me? About those murders. A little while ago, they said that a suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. It was that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that individuals were no other suspicious? Is it true there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone about this. That would be, yeah. Okay, you said that. Recall anyone okay. Have I seen any other weird people aside from Namatame-san? No, I don't think so. Okay, do I have to talk to you too? The fog isn't clearing even though the year's almost over. It's deplorable. It'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. What do you want? How about those murders? I can't remember something from that long ago. By the way, you haven't found that coal yet. Oh, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, not gonna happen. Calling what's suspicious. There isn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. No, I'm not getting you the fucking coal. Get over it. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Good, Junes. Okay, I can't talk to you. Great. Hey, gas mask dude.
Here's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside when I'm at home? I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Hey, do you have a question?
Yeah, about those murders.
Oh, come on. Doesn't make me even more... come on. Don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect has been cut. So that whole thing is over now, right? So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there?
Sorry for the Bane voice for that, guys. Also, that's got my dog's attention. I'm using my hands to create the mask effect. Recall anyone suspicious?
Yeah, it's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that, so I'd say there's no such person.
Okay. Gas Pass Dude was awesome. You gotta be careful when you're taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish whoever honked at me when I slowed down more than usual understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, or was I at fault there? Interesting. Okay, so I know I need to ask a couple other people about the other thing, the second option I got. Hey, Rosette fan dude. Yeah, I did that. Recall anyone suspicious? No, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious. Except for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Rosette. All right. After this, I think I need to do the floodplain. I think that might be it. Oh, I didn't check the shrine. I'll check the shrine, too. Nope, don't need to talk to my friends. Did I talk to you? Do you have anything to say? Okay, nope. You, chick. What is it? Calling was suspicious? A strange person? No, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town. Wouldn't you say? If I had, I'm pretty sure I'd remember. All right. What about you? Anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? No, I can't think of anyone. Not from this town, anyway. Let's go to the shrine just in case. Kid, you got anything? I don't know if I'm about this, but no, I don't care about that. What about you? You got anything? Okay, so the shrine is not helpful. Go to the floodplain. I probably should check the floodplain and the riverbank. So I'll just, yeah. Oh, dang it, don't give me a quest. It's you. Fog's pretty thick today. I go out on walks and I can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. You have some spare time? I have a small request if you're not busy. Turn them down. So you're not helpful. How about you? You helpful? You can let me ask questions. No, you're not. How about you? You got anything? The fog isn't clearing up, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. By the way, do you need anything? About those murders. I'm sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. Recalling anyone suspicious. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Cool. How about you, old-timer? Do you need something? About those murders. Now that you mention it, the town was all abuzz last spring. You remember that, don't you? Suspicious. Have I seen a strange person? I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anyone strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Okay, so I'll check the river, and then I don't know what to do. Maybe Junes? There's no one down here. Go in the town. I can check outside the Dojimas, I guess. Is there anyone here? Anyone at all? Weren't you just... No. Okay. What about you? In the end, my mother-in-law wouldn't eat anything I cooked. And the fog never cleared up either. I guess I'll stop going to my mother-in-law's house after all. Okay, not helpful, thank you. Junes it is. I hadn't seen Naoto. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Saki Kenishi and Mayumi Yamano, there should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses. Any scrap of data can be useful, no matter how small. What about either of you? I hate how it's foggy every day now. This is the season for winter vegetables, too. What will I do if the fog really is poison and all my vegetables will go rotten? All my veggies will go rotten. This is all because not enough people eat their veggies. If only my son would clean his plate, he'd... Do we please have something for me? Can I help you? How about those murders? The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Oh, it doesn't look like you'll find any more information about the incidents from last spring. Ah, this is the last person then. Recall anyone suspicious. A suspicious person? Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Okay, so I'm looking for her friend. Shopping district? Look for someone new. Was it you? Oh, that! You remember Saki Kenishi? Don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. It doesn't look like you'll find any more information about a suspicious person. You've gathered as much information as you could. You should report back to the group. Chinese diner Aya. Meet up with your friends after you finish gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
I mean, that's fair. Most of our investigations have been us staring at a TV.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Throw in the towel, I guess.
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant.
Hey, I'm with her.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Ooh, kanji, man after my own heart. Oh, don't I get order? Y'all finish eating the dishes that you ordered. Of the mega beef bowl.
Now that our tummies are full,
We're gonna be even more useless. You're right. Let's go home.
let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Oh, that. You spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up,
We know jack and shit.
there really was no new information. The end?
Let's go home.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
That's fair.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddie too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case.
Only we could think of someone.
The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent.
But there's no one.
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
You want some company? I could use a smoke break. A smoking pancake. Cigar and a waffle. A crepe and a pipe. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air. Hey, it's snowing!
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Your jacket looks cool. I always say it, but it does.
Ugh, it's freezing out here.
Way to cock block me, Yosuke.
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing?
No shit, Sherlock.
Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
I'm thinking. Thinking cramp. You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection to both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Kunishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Kunishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be most likely the culprit is someone else. Someone else. Nanako! It's Nanako. It has to be Nanako. Or it could be Adachi. Of course, if you can only look at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case, and he always seemed to just give information away like a fucking... I will say, knowing that it makes Adachi incredibly annoying because you're like, you are screaming it at us, but like the first time you play, if you don't know, it's like, oh my gosh, that is such a cool twist. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However, I have formed a friendship with him. Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Tell my friends. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
I think he did it.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
I mean, really good way to cover it up if you're investigating it.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is.
Exactly.
And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Oh, yeah.
Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
I mean, I think he's suspicious too. I clearly just said his name. God bless you. That was incredibly cute.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
And tell everyone else that we figured it out. Good job, team. Yuta's stable of hoes lives.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano, and
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
Ooh, it's looking worse.
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class.
Oh, that's even worse.
I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Actually, Kanji, that might have been the most important piece of information you got and you didn't tell us, so points taken away. You're still, by and large, in first place, but that hurts you a bit.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Exactly.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
Murder.
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Yeah, just giving up useful information left and right.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up.
It's all a game to him.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
It's him, alright. We need to confirm this. Maybe we're magic. It's him, alright.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it.
Good call, Naoto.
Huh?
Literally.
The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
We need to stop that transport.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
We gotta put a stop to this bastard. Things are moving quickly now. You feel that you are getting closer to the truth. Seekers of Truth Level 4. What's up, dirtbag?
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with us.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
I mean, his daughter's in critical condition, so you can't blame him.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
That's a good alibi.
Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Nah, we're good where we are.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Exactly.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me.
Something doesn't add up, right?
His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition.
Oh.
He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it.
You're getting a little bit more intense,
And you
Adachi.
kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
This is the most intense you've been. It's suspicious.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What's wrong, Adachi? You don't want your game to end?
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Do it. You should question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything.
Oh, we have a witness who says otherwise.
That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
You should ask, or yeah, you should question Adachi. About Saki's interrogation.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to question Adachi about. About those warning letters.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I mean, you were in a car accident shortly after that, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
Oh, luckily I got two.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's about time you got caught.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Ah, you're not going anywhere.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Because we do.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
You revealed it. You slipped up.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business?
The TV world I told you about, Dojima, catch up.
Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
True, yes, I told you.
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that.
Same with that sentence, Naoto.
What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
Murderer.
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Guys.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Thank you, Kanji. You got your point back.
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
The reveal has been made. Namatami's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him?
Nope, he went in the TV again.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san?
Hi, lady.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
You can count on me, Dojima.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
Fair enough.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead.
All right.
Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Hell yeah. The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Rank 5. You split up for today, and you all went back home. See, now I'm torn. Because we're going to have a... You know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to go ahead and at least do another day. Yes, rest. We got a little bit of story stuff coming, but we're going to make a little bit longer of an episode. It's Teddie! I found him! It seems that you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddie is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
You're in my limo dream. You're in the limo of my dreams.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Catch and ride with some babes and a weird moth guy. I don't know. I think it's a dream. I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
What'd you learn?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it.
What are you trying to say, Ted?
I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried. How'd you get here? Everyone's worried, Ted.
You're always so kind, Sensei.
You're a bit of a pervert, but we love you anyway.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything.
I mean, Yukiko's our healer and she didn't even try, so...
As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed.
But you're more than a shadow now, Ted.
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow.
Which means you've become more.
He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him.
We do like you, Teddie. You're just a bit of a pervert.
That's how he came to look like this.
The cutest shadow ever.
I really am stupid. What the other Teddie said before, in the end, it was all true.
Or you might have killed the shadow side of you and made yourself something else.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
Hey, Teddie, you've missed a lot. We should probably talk about the fact that she's alive.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Tell her yourself.
Tell her, I'm really sorry.
You saved her, Teddie.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you did. You did it. You told Teddie about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad.
Which means you're more than a shadow.
Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Don't go towards the light, Teddie.
What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
It could be. Something like that, I don't know. I could ask you the same.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here.
So I can bring you back home.
What am I supposed to do now?
Teddie, come back! I don't know, let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
Welcome to being human.
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
Welcome to being human.
But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddie's pure and deep gratitude. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create hell, the ultimate form of the star arcana, Hela. Hellel? Yeah, maximum level. Hellel, what did you learn? Oh no, you're leveling up. You got a Beta Electric, which is pretty good, actually. I'll get rid of that. Yes.
But I have to get
Wait, is it not
going.
going to evolve?
This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
You can stay as long as you want.
Goodbye, Sensei.
Oh, hey guys. Before you know it, Teddie is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here.
Cool.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again.
What about Teddie joining us, though?
This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Let's get going.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
Oh, stop, Igor.
Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
That makes two of us.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
All right. See ya. Junes Electronics Department. You know, I think I might just go ahead and pick up here next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and enable notifications so we can stay up to date on content. Next time, we're going to pick up at the Junes Electronics Department and see if we can go ahead and figure out some more of Adachi's plan. But if this is your first time checking out any of my videos, go ahead and click the video there in the corner. It will take you back to the beginning of Persona 4 Golden. And if you like what you see, head on over to the video section where I have plenty of other great games and there's always more stuff coming down the pike. But in the meantime, I hope everybody stays safe and I'll see you all next time.